Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you, my wonderful friends-in-law. And I say this because I know that I have friends-in-law from all over the world. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Gamba Kobinga, and I am your trusted legal counsel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for those who have, or thank you to those that have subscribed, and to those of you friends-in-law that have not yet subscribed. Something tells me that you are going to do so after this video. Come on in, let's have a discussion. So today we're going to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart, and that topic is marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very big step. A step that should never be taken lightly. So we're going to discuss the 10 things or 10 items that you need to discuss before you say the words I do. It baffles me that people don't have real conversations before they get married, and instead they choose to have these kinds of conversations, deep, important conversations, when they get married. It's strange to me. It really is strange to me. But maybe it's because I deal with divorce matters on a daily basis, and I deal with clients that ask me these types of questions before they consider getting married. So it could be the reason why I find it quite strange. But I know that sometimes love can make us blind. It can make us blind. In fact, it can actually drive us to a point where we don't ask the important parts in question. So let's get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk once again about the 10 items that you must discuss. This is not an exhaustive list. Very important. It's not an exhaustive list. It's just the 10 most important things that I believe are important in terms of the law, because they have legal ramifications to discuss before you get married. The first one, and something tells me you can already predict, it is financial compatibility. I'm going to say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Financial compatibility, very important. And I know that this is a very sensitive topic. People don't like to talk about their financial health, primarily because they believe that it is closely attached to their identity. So when you talk about finances, especially if someone is not very good when it comes to finances, it comes across as if you are insulting them on a personal basis. It shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately it is that way. So, are you financially compatible with your partner? It's very important. And we talk, whenever we are discussing financial compatibility, I get the feeling that people think, do we have the same or similar salaries? Not only that, yes, it's but one part, but it's not the entire picture. A question that you must also ask yourself is, do you have the same financial interests? Very important. Do you have the same financial goals? Because if you are not on the same page, then you are going to be sitting with problems. And it's better to ask these questions, my friends-in-law, before you get married, as opposed to having to ask these questions when you are contemplating divorce. Because by then, it will be very expensive. It will be a very expensive question, because divorce is expensive. So are you financially compatible? When you come together, do you guys make financial sense? Very, very important. Are you able to see life? Are you able to see things from the same lens? Because if you don't, then you need to think again as to whether or not this is the right partner for you. Because it does have legal ramifications. It does. Whether you are married in community, it's even worse when you're married in community property. But whether you're married in community property or out of community property, it will affect you. And we will get into the ramifications, obviously, in the next video. The second question you must be asking, ladies and gentlemen, is the lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle does your partner enjoy? And it's not going to change. If he or she is the kind of person that prefers to have 5 credit cards in order to keep up with the Jones, then you need to accept them for exactly who they are. It's not going to change. In fact, it usually gets worse. And when you contemplate divorce, because we all know that finances is the biggest reason for divorce, when you do contemplate divorce, you are going to be saddled with the reality of those 5 credit cards, especially if you are married in community of property. His cards become your cards upon the dissolution of marriage and even upon death.